How did I get K-pop idol Kevin Woo to star in my short film, Seoul Switch? The idea of Seoul Switch came to me back in the pandemic when there was nothing to do but watch YouTube videos of my favorite K-pop groups online. I had never seen Asian people with so much confidence and swag. I was specifically fascinated by the Western idols who grew up in America or Canada or even Australia and then moved to Korea when they were kids to become the idols that they are today. And I couldn't help but wonder, how is it that the same Korean face could be ignored in the West and obsessed over in the East? The Switch trope became obvious to me from there, but I didn't want it to be the silly, basic Hallmark movie. I wanted it to be a smart, elevated, satirical comedy that deals with race, masculinity, privilege, and mental health. So I started writing the script not actually thinking I'd ever meet a K-pop idol. I figured it was more likely to find two unknown, identical Korean guys that had been separated at birth and raised in different countries. And even if I tried to do the Lindsay Lohan thing with one guy, I'd need to find an ethnically Korean person who had the face of a K-pop idol, who was not only bilingual in both Korean and American English, but had perfect accents in both. And on top of that, this person needed to be a sick dancer, singer, actor, model, and also be able to play a kid with bad posture and no confidence. Impossible, right? As fate would have it though, I ended up seeing K-pop the musical on Broadway, and I'll admit, I didn't really know UKISS that well. I'm a 4th gen K-pop stan and a little bit late to the party, but what I did recognize was that when Kevin was on stage, he danced like someone who had been training for 15 years. He was perfectly bilingual and had both Korean lines and English lines in the play, and most importantly, he was an excellent actor. I clocked that immediately. As luck would have it, my friend Kathy Ong, who starred in my mini-series The Blessing, and coincidentally was also in K-pop the musical, got me his email. I didn't know if I was going to hear back or anything, but about a week later, he told me that he'd read the entire screenplay, and
This is my life story.
very high praise. I did not write his life story, but it's a fun, fantastical spin on it. From there, we got on Zoom and totally hit it off, and since then, he's been an amazing collaborator, giving me the inside scoop on the K-pop industry, what it was like for him as an American guy who was largely ignored growing up in Danville, California, and then moving to Korea and being praised for his talents and beautiful looks. Right now we have a short film that's a proof of concept just to showcase that we can indeed have two Kevins acting against himself, playing both a Korean American kid and a K-pop idol. The universe clearly brought us together to make this story, and so we're doing all we can to make it a feature film. The whole screenplay is written, the deck is ready. I'm really grateful that this project chose me and wants to keep moving forward, so I'm excited to take it as far as it can go.